Yeah, we've got ScrawlrBox to unbox today, but before we do that, I've got to tidy away from the last video. Let me sit down. Oh, there we go. It has been so busy here and in the middle of a heat wave as well that I've just fallen behind with stuff. I actually received this 2 days ago and I still haven't unboxed it. It's Sunday today. This video will be going out tomorrow, so Monday, so hopefully you're seeing this on the Monday. But yeah, I need to clear all of this away. If you didn't see the last video where we created this piece of artwork, go and check it out because it was actually a very fun video with some really nice art supplies. But today we've got new art supplies to look at, and what they are is a complete mystery, which is the fun of ScrawlrBox. So let me get myself sorted out here. I get all of this packed away. And yeah, we will open this month's ScrawlrBox. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Nice, clean desk, clean working area, and a fresh ScrawlrBox to open. Do you know, I actually need to count how many of these that I've done, because I've been doing this for a few years now, and I love working with ScrawlrBox. But then I'm going to move out and do some other stuff as well. Obviously, I do other stuff, but look at some other subscription boxes. If you've got any recommendations, leave them down below and I will take a look. I always read all the comments. I've actually been looking at some of the stats on my channel and recently found out that 95% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if that's one of you, which likely is, think about hitting that subscribe button. Listen, I know it's something that all YouTubers say, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, blah, 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 blah. It really, really does help. I love doing this and I want to carry on doing this. And hitting that subscribe button just is the smallest amount of support that means absolutely everything to creators like myself. So, anyway, spiel over with. Let's open ScrawlrBox. So, ScrawlrBox is a monthly art subscription box. The contents of the box outweigh the cost of the box. Every month the supplies are curated by an artist or designer, and they're all supplies that go together. I feel like I've said that a few times. I can always say that in my sleep now. Let's have a little look at what we've got. So we've got our Scrawler zine, which I'm going to pop over to the side. We don't want to spoil what is in the box. We've got this here, which looks like pen and pencil, maybe. There's definitely some pencil in there. There's definitely some pen in there. I'm not quite sure. It's a lovely piece of artwork. This is from Claudia. I'm sorry, Claudia. I'm not going to even attempt the surname because I don't want to insult you. But here are their socials. There you go. So once you have subscribed to this channel, you can go and check them out, follow them, and drop them a like as well. And then we've got mixed media paper, 8 sheets, 160 GSM. It's yeah, it's fairly smooth, slight texture to it, good thickness. So not bad on the paper front at all. It feels like we've got a bit of variety in here. I can feel a box and I can feel a couple of other things as well. Now, as well as the zine and our paper and our print and our supplies, we also get a sticker and a sweet as well, which, if it's one I don't like, my husband gets it, and if it's not vegetarian, no one gets it. Let's have a look. Oh, Lyra. I like Lyra. So what have we got here? We've got a, looks like a lemon and lime boiled sweet. Oh, no, there it is. It was hiding on top. There's my sticky. So it's taken from the print each month, so we get a little memento. I've got quite a collection of these. I'm actually planning on using these in an artwork. I should probably, I won't say any more because I'll spoil the surprise if I do. But I do have plans for all of my Scrawler stickers. We've got here a Dale Rowney Simply Black Fine Liner, 0.5mm. I know the Simply stuff you can find often in pound shops and stuff for all of the seconds and whatnot. But essentially, it's Dale Rowney's student budget range. So it'd be good to see whether this is permanent or not. Potentially not at the price point that Simply usually is. But we'll give it a try. That's what these videos are for. We swatch all of these out. We've got Artist Pastel, again Dale Rowney, in green, grey and maroon. So we'll try those out. So we've got pastel pencils. we've got ink, and then we've got these markers. Now, this is, it says Aqua Brush Duo, so I'm guessing it is a water-based ink. Can't see on the back there, but the fact that it says Aqua leads me to believe that it probably is. We've got quite a mangry illustration on the print and also on the Lyra box itself. So I'm wondering whether our Scrawler challenge for this month is going to be something anime illustration themed. Oh, these look pretty. These look very pretty. Oh, and before you say it, I know I haven't done last month's Scrawler challenge yet. As I said, it has been stupidly busy. I'll probably tell you all about it at some point in the near future. But yeah, it has been very, very busy. I will get to that video. Don't worry, we will have last month's Scrawler zine, Scrawler challenge. So we've got the, have these got colours on them? Pale orange, yes they do. Excellent. And we've got a bullet nib. I probably should be doing this on my skin. And we have a brush nib. Semi-firm brush nib, that's nice. So yeah, those are our supplies. We need to swatch all of these out and see how they work together. Before we do that though, let's have a little look in our Scrawler zine. So we can scan a QR code to get some additional information. So duo tips for more scribble factor. Their skin tones, full range of skin tones. And I like that it is a full range of skin tones. Doesn't say on here whether they are water-based. Lovely black fine liner for smaller marks or outlining. Again, doesn't say whether it's permanent ink. Soothe yourself, add more dimension and texture with this duo of pastel pencils. The Sweet Treat is vegan, vegetarian and gluten-free. Pineapple flavour hard boils. Oh, with sherbet in the middle. Pineapple and sherbet. Yes, please. Get in my mouth. So this is a little interview with the artist. There we go, featured artist. We've also got our Scrawler tips here. So let's see here whether it says these markers are great used with and without water. So they are definitely a water-based marker. And I'm gonna say from these black marks down here that the Dale Rowney 0.5mm fine liner is not waterproof. Again, we will test that out. Can add salt pretty much like you would with watercolors. We've also got some things down here, so different line marks. We've got chain stitch, feather stitch. Oh, okay. So yeah, like simulating stitching. So using Lyra and Aqua Brush markers, we've got a little bit of a deep dive into there. So it seems to be focused a lot on fabric and fabric patterns. Again, kind of in my wheelhouse. I do soft crafts and sewing and all of that kind of stuff. So I've kind of got a little bit of extra knowledge when it comes to that. So artist advice, we've got behind the artwork, favorite supplies, adding texture, building up layers, enjoying the process. Yeah, we will be layering and testing all of that as well very soon. So this was Ripple Effect. Of course, the Stuart Semple supply. So I didn't do this Scrawler challenge, and I explained why in the unboxing of last month's video. But we've got some lovely pieces of artwork here. Any names that I recognise? Not straight away. That's nice. I like it when we get new people in here. Sharon, I like this one. I really like these hammerhead sharks here as well. Optical illusion, very, very nice. This is really nice. This is lovely. I love that. And yeah, this stingray up here, or manta ray, whatever it is, absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got our top three. So Danila, Laurie, and Andrew. Oh, Andrew. Andrew, look at that. Isn't that stunning? That is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, sir. Well done. I will definitely be going and giving you a follow on Instagram for that. I absolutely love that. Then we've got Scrawler Stash. So this is Paul Bainbridge. And we've got some of Paul's supplies and how he organises his studio, some of his artwork as well. We've also got some gallery from April down here. Look at those down there. Oh, Carmel, Mapleberry Studios. Some, yeah, familiar names in there. I love this badger. Getting a lot of inspiration from that. That is gorgeous. And then we've got Canvas to Couture, so talking about fashion. And then we've got Style Statement is the prompt. So I feel like I'm going to have fun with this one. For those of you that don't know, yes, I am kind of an artist across multiple fields. I used to be an actor. When I wasn't acting, I was backstage painting sets, building props, making costumes. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a lot of fun. A little bit out of what I normally do now, which is more wildlife artwork, but hey, we can all build on those skills that we used to have now. That's interesting. The cap does post, but it posts backwards into the back of there. Let's see if the cap posts on this end. Oh, that's a shame. It's a little... Oh, no, of course, we'll just put it that way. So they post together, but backwards. Okay. 2 nibs. Let's go through. We're going to do bullet nib. Oh, that didn't want to stay on. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Satisfying click. We'll do bullet nib on this. Oh. Bullet nib on that side. That is dry. Unfortunately. Yeah, the bullet nib on this one is really dry. That's the pale orange. This is Naples yellow. Much nicer on that one. Not as dry. Hopefully. Yeah, the brushes feel nice and juicy on all of them so far. But the bullet nib on that first one, a little bit dry. That's good. That one works well. These are all very pale colours. Unfortunately, it's going to be difficult to see. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. How about this one? Yeah, bullet nib feels good on that. As does the brush. It's a nice firmness of brush. But you know that feeling of nails on a chalkboard? I'm kind of getting that with the brush markers on this paper. I'm not gonna lie. It's I don't have many sensory issues. Oh, but that is it's getting me. It really is getting me. Okay, so we've got a lovely array of marker tones there. I just need to shake that out because that feels on the back of my neck. It feels really bizarre. Oh, we get a lot of texture in this. This is not the same colour that came through, is it? Is it the same colours for everyone, or is it a random mix? No, it is the same colour. So the artist, you can see, has had additional colours. As you can see, we've got the pink colour. We've got this, but we've also got a yellow as well has been used. Use some pink for the blush. That's that one. Yeah, so it's just the additional yellow that they have that we don't. And then, of course, we'll try the maroon as well. That's a lovely colour. That is really lovely. Again, not sure that it's the same colour that's on here. Just trying to match it up. I'm just being picky, honestly, at this point. Right, let's try the fine liner. Yeah, I mean, fine liners are pretty much one-to-one, aren't they? A fine liner is a fine liner. It's really down to the ink and how the ink reacts. So let's try the ink over this. And that seems absolutely fine. No issues going over any of those colours at all. I'm going to scribble down some of this so we can do some tests. Fine liner over the pencil. Yeah, absolutely fine. We'll do another scribble just here. So what I want to do, whilst I'll let these patches of ink dry, is a little bit of layering. So I want to try some of these colours together. For instance, if I take this one. This is the Naples Yellow. And then take the lighter of the pinks. This is the Flesh Tint Light. They kind of do meld together. Okay. I'm liking that. That's nice. I'm feeling it. It's good. What if we mix some of the darker tones with some of the lighter tones? If I mix in some of this, you can actually see it reactivating the other ink underneath. Interesting. So we can actually get some good blends. Of course, it's going to bleed into the marker, but that's just what happens. You can always clean it on a bit of tissue if you need to. And then a little bit of the pink in here as well. Yeah, so the paper is starting to pill a little bit with that much saturation. I did put a lot of ink down, so that's fine. Let's blend these pencils together. These are very different shades. I'm not expecting to get any kind of blend or gradient here. Oh, look at that. Watermelon. Yeah, we're just kind of getting a brown in the middle. We can blend with our finger. Okay, that works nicely. Now, let's try markers over the ink. And I'm going to try a light marker over them. And yeah, there we go, look. Just so, I tried the light one just so you could really see, but that is bleeding. So not waterproof ink at all. And then the final test is the pencil. And actually, because it's a pastel, it's very opaque over the ink. That's actually really, really nice to see. So whilst we've got it here, we'll do a little bit of this over the ink, over the markers. Because it's still a little bit wet, we can get a little bit of wet blending in there. Okay, that's all very nice. There's nothing here that really is going to be an issue going forward. That's why we swatch. We know exactly how they're going to react, what our order of operation is. So if this had been a waterproof ink in the fine liner, we could have done a sketch first and then done our inking with the colours over the top. This way we're going to do it the other way around. So we'll do all of our colours first, probably with a pencil sketch, and then go over and add details with the pen afterwards. So style statement. If you guys have got any ideas, any suggestions, leave a comment down below. Don't forget what I said earlier about subscribing. Go ahead, hit that button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos in the future. And honestly, all I'm going to say is we've got some very interesting ones coming up that you definitely do not want to miss out on. So hit the notification bell now and you'll be informed whenever a new video goes live. But for this one, we're just about wrapped up. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.